I wrote this song about I don't know, maybe a year ago or something like that. It was never finished. I performed it one time at a social event, I think, and really blew it. So I had to go back and revisit it. The seems like there's a lot of thinly veiled, social commentary today. So I'll throw my act into the midst too. To deal with the issue that probably bothers me more than anything about our politics, which is the inability to solve this easily solvable problem about immigration and things like that. And as somebody who's worked in a couple of refugee camps around the world, I've seen what happens when war happens and when people are stuck, like in a camp in the middle of the desert somewhere for years and things like that. It's a horrible thing, and our society should take care of it. The societies of everybody in the world. She started her journey in El Salvador, running from the maras who would make her a whore. Her mother begged her to flee to the north. She said, "Vaya con Dios al norte, mija." Go to the north with God's blessing, my dear. The journey through Mexico took 42 days, and she crossed in Nogales. The coyote was paid. And she boarded a truck to the great Northwest to secure a safe life for herself and the child in her womb. Young Chela Romero was just 15 years old. Now she's cleaning up rooms in the Valley Motel. $4 an hour in a shared room as well. Every night she kneels down and prays in her room and sings to her baby as it kicks in her womb. Somewhere we'll find peace and safety as members of the American family. Chela saw quite clearly that the motel was bad. It attracted the pushers, the addicted, the sad. But she needed to save money and her lodging was free. As she sought natal care and good company. Her roommate was Alma, a young girl from Oaxaca, who was constantly hit on by a local dope hawker. All knew that Sal was a very bad man who dealt poison in town for a dangerous gang. Oh, she sang quietly to the child in her womb, and somewhere we'll find our new home. Find peace, safety, our dream, and become part of the American family. When Alma didn't come home one night, Chela knew that something wasn't right. Begged the night clerk to open Sal's door, and they found poor Alma dead on the floor. Chela knew it and went screaming out the door and slept that night on the Bear Creek floor. Sal was arrested the very next day, and a kind cop helped to secure her back pay. She went straight to the bus station with all that she owned and bought a one-way ticket to to the Canadian border. Vancouver would be colder, but you'd cross one more border for a life free of fear for the child she'd name after her mother. At last she was the stranger who was welcomed and found asylum in a small Canadian town. In the Americas, hey, we're all immigrants, as we all know. Our peoples first crossed the Bering Strait nearly 30,000 years ago. And our ancestors continue to cross all the seas. And our ancestors look like you and me. That's it.